Former UNP General Secretary Thisat Naik visited Digana in Kandy today to inquire into the well-being of the people and the damage caused to property by the recent unrest in the area. Now, during the visit, Naik expressed these views to the media.
We must accept many of the facts contained in this report. On the one hand, steps must be taken to bring the UNP closer to the grassroots. The Pandita Committee has put forward several proposals on this. These represent the feelings of the UNPers. If the recommendations had been implemented and if it had trickled down to the villages, the UNP could have built a much stronger force. Can the UNP bear the loss it dealt at the local government elections? I believe this is the first time a party suffered such a large defeat while being in power. So what should be done to rectify this? The party need to reconsider the opposition being raised against the party leadership by the grassroots level. If we are to turn the UNP into a political force once more, the UNP must completely change its outlook. They cannot create these changes by shuffling around some positions or making claims that they are going to create a leadership generation. The people want a complete change.
I also
believe that Sajith Premadasa will be able to create a change in the party if he accepts the party leadership. However, he cannot do it alone. He will need support from outside and inside. If he gathers all these forces, I believe that he will be able to do something.
The report that was being referred to by both Mr. Thisat Naik and Dr. Harsha De Silva before that is the report of an internal committee of the UNP from 2004, which was chaired by Mr. NGP Panditaratna. The Ceylon Today newspaper reported today that this 2004 UNP Commission report had been kept secret for 14 years. According to the newspaper, the internal 17-member UNP committee chaired by Panditaratna was appointed by the working committee to carry out a 3-month research among UNP activists at all levels throughout the country and gather advice for the reform of the party. Let's take a look at this next story.
The report of the Panditaratna Commission allegedly paints the party leadership in a poor light and underscores the need for also reported on the moves for reform and restructuring of the United National Party. Party veterans and seniors, including former ministers and former General Secretary and UNP stalwart Sirisena Kure, call for changes to the party leadership in order to strengthen the UNP. The Panditaratna report, highlighted by the Ceylon Today newspaper, today reveals that this dossier and recommendations contained therein were kept secret for 14 years. While individuals such as State Minister Dr. Harsha De Silva may say that these are internal problems within the UNP and that they will resolve it among themselves, it is evident that a time for change in the UNP was 14 years ago. Reform within the UNP is essential to ensuring democracy in the country.